Safemoon news today. Safemoonmarks talked about how the price of Surge only goes up. CEO John announced that there will be another Safemoon Sunday on August 22. We have two Safemoon Sundays this month. There are smaller tokens trying to apply to get listed in the Safemoon exchange. There's so much we need to go over. And before we get into everything, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. To start off, I wanted to look at the price. Safemoon is down today by 2.5%. It's at 214 right now. Safemoon is dipping very low. Most of this is because of the whales selling this week, and that there's a lot of fear in the market because of the whales selling. John tweeted this out on Twitter. August, the next month for Safemoon and its community. See you all on the 8th and 22 of August and all new Safemoon Sunday. This is great news. We will be having two Safemoon Sundays in August, one on the 8th and one on 22, which is 2 weeks after the 8th one. Guys, I want to show you this post where he said, "Good things come to those who are patient during difficult times." This guy is a Safemoon member that was building a cabin, and he gave us a great story how this relates to Safemoon. He says, "In 2013, I built my cabin. It wasn't always pretty. At times there was a pile of trash in front yard. We started to run out of money. Then my drywall contractor didn't show up for 2 months. Every day was a new challenge. There was a low point where I questioned the outcome. I couldn't quit. The vision never changed. 1 year after it all started, I finished. The Safemoon team is building a house for all of us. Sometimes it might look ugly, but that is what happens when you build things. Stay patient. I have high expectations for the project, like everyone else, but it's going to take time. Don't lose the vision." I mean, this is amazing, and you can see his cabin on the right. Take a look at this Reddit post about this guy saying, "You guys emailed or messaged John on Twitter about getting listed on the Safemoon exchange when it releases. Could be a good thing for us." It's good to see other smaller tokens trying to get on the Safemoon exchange, even though it isn't made yet. It shows how much impact Safemoon has made in the DeFi space. Guys, I want to show you guys a clip from Safemoonmarks AMA that he did about Surge, where he talked about how the price of Surge only goes up, and he explained about it. Take a look at this.
All of the token is, there's no developer wallet, there's no marketing wallet, there's no way, there's not even, the contract's renounced as well. I didn't even put any owner functions in it. I couldn't change its state at all. I can't change any fees. It's just a code that lives on the blockchain forever and will just run and do its thing.
I think a good point in here too is we had discussions about owner functions in the contract. One of the things for Safemoon that I think is regrettable is that a lot of people copied that contract, and in the wrong hands, that contract is extraordinarily dangerous. It's a centralized based contract. LP tokens are sent directly to the owner wallet. It requires a lot of trust in a community unless you actually renounce a contract, but then it kind of cripples you in a lot of ways too, right? Especially with high taxation. So when Mark was developing this contract, that was something that we brought up and we talked about was how can we make it, because we know this contract is going to be copied. If people copy it, we want to make sure that unless they are Solidity devs and they know how to add a bunch of functionality to it, that what they're creating is primarily decentralized.
Entirely decentralized. There's nothing. So I have just as much control over this token as any one of you do. Entirely as much. And the beauty of it is, well, so I'm not even a top whale anymore. I got knocked down way past the second page on BSC scan. Way past. But if I was, say I owned 25% of the supply and I were to quote unquote rug pull, the price would only increase for everyone else. And that's due to the fact that, yes, I withdraw my BNB, but the total supply drops faster than the amount of BNB that I withdraw. So
right,
it's technically rug proof in that way.
Well, you could own 25% of the total supply, and you would be pulling out 24% of the underlying BNB.
Yes. Yeah, and 25% would be destroyed, and that would increase the ratio. Another reason why this is not structured like a Ponzi or a multi-level marketing scheme is the fact that this where is it going to this? Fucking. I just completely lost my train of thought. I've been trying to say this all day, and I keep forgetting when it's time. I don't know why. It's such a good point too. I brought it up to you earlier.
Can't remember.
Well, it'll come back to me. There's a couple of reasons why. Oh yeah, I remember. So a lot of people have asked me if everyone will be able to withdraw their BNB, and that the answer is yes. Even if every single person decided to sell right now, every single one of you would get the correct amount of BNB. It's not a situation where people are going to pull out and then the rest will be left with nothing. You get exactly what it says you'll get. And the funniest part about it is if you're the last person to sell, you technically get the best price. You get the best deal out of anyone. If everyone dumps and you're the last person to sell, they have all raised the price and they're selling to the point where you can withdraw more BNB when it's your time. And that's what's really interesting.
And technically you can't withdraw all of the BNB. You're limited by still that 6% tax on the last sale. So there always going to be at least some supply of BNB left to prop up that high price after you exit.
Yeah. So like actually everyone will have more than enough BNB because there's actually going to be 6% of the final sale amount left in the pool or left in the contract. It's really interesting. I think this is a step DeFi needed to take, and I think I'm excited to see all the innovation that has come from it. Me and Kark have some pretty crazy ideas. We've been in the think tank pretty much all day. We're gonna test some stuff out before we bring it up because we want to make sure it works and we're not just blowing smoke. Again, just like with this contract, it's like there's no way this can work this well, but I think that some ways can, and I'm excited for it. So.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah. So one of the things we wanted to bring, are we good with like how it works? You want to kind of move on to like how to buy and sell?
Yeah, definitely. So as I stated before, you buy tokens directly from this contract, and you also sell tokens directly to this contract. There are no exchanges. There's no PancakeSwap. There's no centralized exchanges. You buy and sell to the token. The token controls everything. And how you buy it is by you send BNB, make sure it's smart chain, BEP20 BNB. You send that to the contract address. The contract receives that BNB, calculates the price that you should get back, and mints those tokens, 94% of those tokens, to your wallet. And when you want to sell, you have to actually call the sell function from within the contract and enter in the amount you want to sell and actually withdraw it yourself. And it will burn those tokens, destroy them from the supply, and it withdraws your BNB that's stored inside of the contract. And the way you do this is with, right now, is with BSC Scan. We're happy to say that one of the community members here actually figured out a way for us to put this on a website. And once our website is out, that'll be a feature. Maybe not right away, but down the road. But for now, it works entirely with BSC Scan. You just connect your wallet, and then you just go, you click on the contract itself, you scroll down, and you click write, and then you can type in the amount you want to sell, and you click write, and it actually does it. I have a small how-to video in this Discord and on my Twitter for anyone that's wondering. Not my Twitter, but the Surge Token BSC Twitter.
And one thing I do want to point out is that I think some people are mentioning this in the chat as well, is that if you send Smart Chain BNB to the contract can interact with that and recognize it and trigger functions off of it, because that's the base coin, right? Is the BNB. However, if you were to send tokens to the contract, you can't do that. And so, do not send tokens. Do not send Surge directly to the contract to sell. It will not work. You will lose your tokens.
Great point. Yeah, it does not work the other way around. And for anyone wondering why, technically, it's because an address has state with BNB, so it remembers how much BNB it has. And when it adds BNB, it triggers an actual function on that address called a receive function. But tokens don't get treated this way at all. Since there can be any arbitrary token, they couldn't program in it to realize this for any arbitrary receive. So you can only trigger a response to something when the native token on that blockchain is sent to it. either Ethereum or BNB. So that's why you have to manually call a function on the contract to get it to work for you.
And what we are planning on doing as well, and we've had a couple people step forward in the community who have created some DApp interaction. And so ultimately our goal is, even though you can just send BNB to the contract to get mint and receive tokens, or to interact with the contract on BSC scan to sell, we are implementing a DApp on the main website, which is still in development right now. That's still kind of up in the air. Like I said, we launched pretty quickly, but we hope to have a DApp up on there in the next several days that will allow for you to directly connect your wallet to the website and directly purchase Surge or sell Surge, which makes it a little bit easier for people who are just getting into this. But for now, old-fashioned way, follow the instructions, just get your hands dirty.
Yeah, and again, for anyone wondering the technicals of why would you purchase it from the website? All we would do is have it automatically route that BNB to the contract, so you don't have to remember the contract address, and it kind of reduces the scamming attempts where people post fake contract addresses so to try to steal your BNB. That would be the goal behind that. And the selling obviously is just way easier than using BSC scan because it'll all be in one place.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more thing I want to, two more things. One before we bring people up was we've been exploring a couple interesting facts. So as you know about the price of this token, it represents how much BNB you can withdraw. That also means the fiat value of this token is pegged to BNB. So if BNB rises and falls, your USD or your Canadian or your fiat value will as well. And I'm pretty excited to say we're looking at many different ways at having this not be the case. And I'm fairly confident in a few, but again, we're not going to open it up until we know that it works. But we're pretty sure we have an ability to make sure Surge can live independently of a crypto recession. I'll give that as the hint. So even if crypto recedes, we have a way of mitigating that pretty intensely.
I mean, this was an amazing AMA. Safemoonmarks clarified basically all our questions. Safemoon is down today by 2.5%. It's at 214 right now. The Safemoon open beta is on Saturday, and we also have the AMA coming this Sunday. If you did like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. Comment down below if you do want me to go over any other topic about Safemoon. This is all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.